steps, right? First thing I want to do is factor the numerator and the denominator completely. Once I have things factored, I can simplify. Sometimes I can simplify, and that will help me find the characteristics that I'm looking for. All right, let's go. La, 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 la. Let's do number 6 just for funsies. One more. So there's 3 things I'm looking for: holes, vertical asymptotes, and horizontal asymptotes. All right, how do I decide if there's a hole? Yeah, if I have matching factors top to bottom, but I have to do the factoring part first, right? So let's do that. Let's factor. Will the top factor? Sure hope so. X plus 3, x minus 1. How's the bottom going to factor? X minus 4, x plus 3. So far, so good. Now I look at it, do I have any holes? Yes, because I have x plus 3's in the top and the bottom. So if I take that hole out and solve it for x, I know that x value will be at -3, but then you need to find the y value. So once you've canceled that out, my new equation looks like this: x minus 1, x minus 4, and I'm going to plug in the -3. That gives me -4 over -7, which is just positive 4/7. Is that okay? Oops, I erased that, didn't I? 4/7. Okay, vertical asymptotes. I'm looking at my new equation, and I only look at the denominator. Vertical asymptote is always going to be x equals something. So look at the denominator. X minus 4 equals 0. That means x equals 4. Sometimes you just have 1. Sometimes you have 2. Or maybe 3. Okay. And then horizontal asymptote. Look at my equation. You can go to the original or you can go to your simplified. Are the exponents bigger on bottom or are they the same? The same. And what do I get if I divide the coefficients? 1. So it's an eats DC, and my answer would just be y equals 1. Better? We good? Yeah? Okay. So this is the last little bit of Unit 3. Excuse me. Okay, so in your notes, I gave you some. All right, so let's start with this first one. Oh, this should have an X in it. My bad. How will this factor? Or will it? 2 numbers that multiply to -8 but add to +2. Yeah, +4 and a -2. That's the numerator. Is that okay? The denominator, this is the difference of squares. How does this factor? X plus 2, x minus 2. All right. So what I want you to tell me is there a hole? Now, how do I know if there's a hole? Go ahead. If there's a matching factor on the top and the bottom. Do you see the x minus 2 and the x minus 2? That indicates that if I was graphing it, it would skip where x is 2. So to show that, I'm going to take the x minus 2, solve it. That means x is 2. So my hole is at where x is 2. For the y coordinate of that hole, I'm going to then simplify my equation. Because if I take the x minus 2's out, I have this guy. Right? And if I plug in a 2, what do I end up with? I have a 2 plus 4 is 6, 2 plus 2 is 4, and that's 3/2. So the y coordinate is 3/2. Is that okay? That's the first thing you want to do. The next thing I want to do is the vertical asymptotes. Where is the vertical break in the graph? Well, you're going to look at the denominator. And you're going to look at the denominator in the reduced equation, this guy. All right, this one only has x plus 2 in the denominator, right? So I take x plus 2, set it equal to 0, so x equals negative 2. So I have a vertical asymptote where x equals negative 2. So make sure you say it's x equals negative 2. Don't just say VA equals negative 2. It's a line. It's a horizontal, or it's a vertical line, but with x, okay? And the other thing you're going to have to tell me is the horizontal asymptote. And that's going to be y equals something. Now, the way to know the horizontal asymptote is this funky little saying I gave you in your notes. If you go back, I told you this. Bobbio, Botno, eats DC. All right, this little memory tool to help you know where is that horizontal asymptote. Now, what you're looking at to determine this is the highest exponents on the top versus the highest exponent on the bottom. How do they compare? Okay, so we're comparing top to the bottom of our equation. So what does it stand for? Big on bottom. That means the higher exponent's on the bottom. And y equals 0 is your answer. So big on bottom, yo is your answer. Your answer is y equals 0. Botno is when it's bigger on top, B-O-T, big on top. N-O means there's no horizontal, it's oblique. So you're not going to get any of these, honestly, because this goes beyond our class, right? But it is a possibility. And then this one is when exponents are the same, and then we divide the coefficients to find out what does y equal. All right, so if I look at my equation here, my simplified equation, look at my exponent on the top. It's x to the first, and this is x to the first. So we know it's not going to be bigger on top, but is it bigger on bottom, or are they the same? Both of them are x to the first, aren't they? So it's divide the coefficients. So the coefficient of this one is just a 1, right? And this is just a 1, so 1 divided by 1 is just 1. So y equals 1. That's my answer. All right. I walked through a bunch of examples in the video, so hopefully you watched and listened to that. But I'm going to do one more example with you. First thing I want to do is check for holes. All right, so I'm going to factor. Okay, the top doesn't really factor any further. How's the bottom going to factor on this one? Good. X plus 3 times x plus 3. All right, so then I checked. Are there any holes in this case? None of the factors are the same, are they? Top to bottom. I can't cancel any of them out. So you would just say no. There's none. Vertical asymptote is going to be x equals something. All right, where do I look for that? Thank you. The denominator. So I'm going to take x plus 3, set it equal to 0, and I have it both times, right? So x equals negative 3. It's the same vertical asymptote. You don't have to list them twice. It's fine. And then HA. This is, look at your equation. Okay, we didn't simplify it, so you can go back to the original equation. Look at the exponents. Is it bigger on bottom, or are they the same? Bottom. Big on bottom, right? It's a Bobbio. So my answer is y equals what? Yo is yo answer. Y equals 0 is your answer. Are we okay with that? Questions? No? Do you remember this from Algebra 2? No? You never seen it before? Really? Huh. Do you need more examples?
No, I think I got it.
Think you got it? Kaylee, do you feel like you need another example? Anybody want to confess they want another example? Alejandro wants another example. That's fine. That's fine.